Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Houston Texans and our home team. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step one. But now if this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road, hostile environment, he's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down.
On play action. Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
Now, Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
The Texans, first down. A gain of 15. And the Texans, first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. Here we go. They'll go play action with Stroud. He's into space past the 25. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, 1st and goal. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Hey, team.
Slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, Stroud. That is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by 1 more week.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Come on. Hey, look out. Cougar 19.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's enough for a first down.
10 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. Ward. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
On the quick, right?
Throwing on second down. Stroud. To the left side here. Caught by Baker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
8 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
At the 47-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. Now, faking the give. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 22.
First and 10.
First down, Houston.
Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and a yard at the 17-yard line.
Now a give on the ground. And I don't think he got there wrapped up in the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at third down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Here we go.
One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is good. And the Texans will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10.
Ready, right?
The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 27.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9.
Second and 9.
He'll go again with Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
his first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. That's hard. And he will go all the way for the touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over once more. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Texans first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
14 more yards.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
A second down throw for Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
And it's third down.
All right.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
That's another Texans.
They'll send a man in motion left.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 26-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6. Getting his hands on that one.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. One incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans add on to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Pass the 6.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
Ready. Back.
Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Steady.
On the give, it's Hall. Making guys miss, and he's in. Breece Hall has a touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And his guys move out in front by a point. It's 14 to 13.
Visitors 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. He's closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. We haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe he adds to it here as they embark on this next drive.
Go! 19 target.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Quick throw here is complete. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. He'll get this out wide. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle. And instead, well, we'll get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now it's Ward. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 12 yards on that hookup, and that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Steady. Steady.
Play action. Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A give. Here's Hall. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And a 1st down.
Get up.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Another run here with Hall. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Ready. Get ready.
Now a toss to the left. Here comes Hall. And he's in. Breece Hall for the score. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And his guys have taken the lead by a point here in the 3rd.
Visitors 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of...
And he will score again. Reese Hall, touchdown. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. He'll drop them on the extra point, and his guys are going to open up the lead to 8.
Visitors 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Texans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Catch left side is made by Higgins. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And the Texans first down.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
18.
Back to throw. Stroud. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Stroud to throw. To the left side here. Caught by Baker. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down for Houston.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. They weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a give up the middle, and he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Now, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance for the touchdown.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. Ooh! A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
3rd and inches.
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll take this down inside with 35.
On the quick.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's Stroud. Middle of the field, that's taken in by Baker. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll try and run for it. He's going to have a Texans 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Stroud going to set up the throw, and he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Higgins sent in motion. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Texans first down. Houston.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. But there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is part of the 2.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
Visitors 27.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Out of the gun, Ward. There's a short one taken in by Helm, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go! Cougar 19! Let go!
Play fake, now Ward. No chance at all. He'll go down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go, Jack!
Throwing, Ward. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up third and 7.
From the gun, here's Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go now!
They'll run. This is Hall. And he's into the end zone yet again. Reese Hall has a touchdown. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And his guys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Texans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Texans...
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right past the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this to Baker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for third and 4. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Texans first down. Throwing is Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now on second and long. Back to throw. Stroud. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. That's complete to Baker. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Stroud. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round.